thumb slowly moves from the middle of the neck, where we had it, to more on the treble side of the neck. It starts on the bass side of the neck, which is a nice, comfortable grasp. If I put my thumb on the other side, on the treble side, I begin to have, I'm trying to think of this silly, I'm trying to think of the name in my wrist. I thought of it in 3 other languages. Wrist, I start having wrist problems if I get on this side of the neck here. So if I'm here, I'm having problems. I would like to move it here. As I go up the neck, the thumb slowly comes across and then up the side. So I'm going to, and then I'm adding fingers because I add the weight. Now I can make up different patterns. Lots of different permutations of fingering possibilities, all of which could be practiced. Then we could do some different bowings, for example. We could go Then we get into coordination issues between the bow and the fingers. When the notes are separate, the bow is what we hear. Go with the bow. We hear people that aren't coordinated one hand to the other. If it's a slur, I'd go with the left hand because the bow doesn't do anything except that. But I'd go with the bow. So that's about a little, very quick one about coordination problem. So, I mean, we go with what we hear. We go the left hand. Good slurred passages, you could practice just with the left hand. Then just add the bow and the notes will come out. But separate passages, I would go with the bow. You could use different bowings in the finger exercise. And we go, then you could turn it around sharp, different bass. There was a German bass player, Friedrich Warnecke. I think he was from Hamburg. He wrote a wonderful history book, one of the first bass history books, called Ad Infinitum der Contrabas, which is very interesting, published in 1909. But Warnecke had the idea of, because really in the end, we're missing a semitone in our bass position. The cellos, the violins all have all the notes under their fingers. We are missing a note. As soon as we go like this, I'm missing that note. So he had the idea of using all 4 fingers. Well, I've known 1 or 2 players who were very good at it. The fellow that I followed into the London Symphony Orchestra, a man named Stuart Nusson, amazing, just amazing orchestral bass player. I don't think possible better. Maybe my teacher was terrific as well. But he used all his fingers everywhere. But he made a shorter string length, and he could use all 4 fingers. Many people, myself included sometimes, use all 4 fingers from, say, C sharp upwards in this area. It's very useful. You can base a scale system. We'll talk about pivot in a minute, but you can base a scale system on and use your 3rd finger. We gain a finger that way. I'm a great thumb. I love the thumb. the reason I love I love the thumb is because I gain my extra finger. It's great because I've got my 3 semitones, but I've got another semitone here that I can make a tone or a semitone as I like. So, and we talked about some finger different permutations. Then you can go into sixes if you want.